Okay, we're back once again with the Renegade Master. Episode 7, I believe this is. I can't believe on episode 7. I was about to say I feel like we haven't got very far, but also we look at these mysteries and there's almost too much for me to handle. I feel now overwhelmed by dead ends, and you know what the most annoying thing is? I feel like I'm supposed to be doing this shit. Find something in Mr. Darcy's. And yet... Ooh. Do you think it's in Thingy's room? Evelyn Dean's room. Yes. If he was cheating on his wife, I suspect you won't find anything there. All right. I really want to put this to bed. So let's do that. Do we have the whereabouts of anyone? No, we can't even get into the basement. Right. Okay, let's go to Miss Dean's room. And then if we can clear that up. What did we find in Miss Dean's room? Miss Dean's room. Miss Dean's room. What? Which way around are we doing this? Yeah. Miss Dean's room. Oh, we've got the locker key to do. Oh, we got so much to do. Miss Dean's. Bloody hell, this is too much. I just wanted to sort of get her in the general area. Here. Strange dreams. Where was the journal? That was delivered to us. Let's just go back to the room. I can't remember what was in there. It'll all come flooding back. We'll figure it out. We'll do an exorcism. We'll get Mr. Dean back. I did want to ask you about something.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Perhaps. Bridge game, please. I'm told there was a bridge game the other evening. Did I miss out on much? Yes, one of the events that was run for the guests, as Marcus Blake was overseeing it himself. I took the opportunity to meet with the housekeeper and coordinate rotas for the following day. I'm afraid I have little else to tell you as a result. The fight. Okay, so he didn't see much. The chimney charm. That was in Miss Blake's room. What order is this in? Oh, this is just evidence that we can talk with him about, isn't it? What was this? Yeah, we know about that. Yeah. Let's ask about the chimney charm. I found this in the grounds. What do you make of it? My apologies, Mr. Ward. With all the activities, the cleaning schedule hasn't been as regular as usual. I couldn't say what it is. It looks like a figurine of some sort, made out of sticks and horsehair. Perhaps a toy Mr. Hunter made for Master Walter. Smart, smart. I don't think there's anything else we really want to discuss, is there? Chimney charm, strange device. Do you think he's had a strange dream? I don't think he has. I've been told many witness apparitions in around. No. He doesn't have much. Go on then. Do you happen to get reports of ghosts from your guests? If you mean to tell me you've seen some waif wandering the halls or a figure in the garden, you would not be the first. The manor seems to inspire that sort of story. Okay, yeah, I thought you... But no, I don't want to look at you. I've looked at you enough. I've seen all I want.
I need nothing else.
Certainly.
Right, let's stick to the course. Let's go to... let's go to Miss Dean's room and East Corridor. Let's go up the stairs. Bum, 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 bum. See if we can find something that belongs to her, to Mr. Darcy. She was in 15, wasn't she? Not Mr. Darcy. Yes, Mr. Darcy. And have a bloody seance. Not a seance. 13. What are we doing? 14. 15. Here we go. Oh, we've also got a key that opens a shit ton of things. Okay, what could belong to... Yeah, we don't know what we don't know how to open that yet. Oh, this place has been cleared out. Ooh, oh! A wanted poster for Miss Barbosa. It looks as though she's wanted for arson in our homeland. She set fire to some prison carts earlier this year. Arson. I did not realize just how dangerous Miss Barbosa was. Dangerous or foolish, but with fire, there's not much difference. How did Miss Dean get her hands on this anyway? She's... Evelyn Dean is connected to bloody everyone. Whoops. What's the button I press for detective mode? Okay, there's nothing in here. But perhaps there's something in the locker. Let's go to the locker. Which is... items. Keys. Number 11. And the locker is... So we want to be here. So we want to come down the northeast corridor. Oh, let's just go back down the stairs, which are this way. We'll go back down the stairs. We'll go into the northeast corridor, through the closet, in the mystery door. Hello.
Oh, please. You think this is the first time I have had scripture nailed to my door? And Leviticus 20:27? This is not even original. I think I know who did this. I will have to talk with her.
With her. My concern now is I haven't spoken to enough people, but I don't know if I've had the opportunity to. But I mean, you've seen my...
But for now, I need a moment to sit.
Yeah, there is something wrong with her, isn't there? Maybe she wants to become healthy. Her? Who could she be talking about? And what does that Bible verse mean? Clearly someone in this hotel has bad blood with Miss Mantovani. She thinks it's a woman. Could it even be Miss Dean? And that knife? Something tells me they're not going to stop at threats. Over here, was it? It sounds like there's someone on the other side. Alright, let's not go in there then. Was it Leviticus 20:27? Can I look it up? I'm going to look it up. Wait. Sunken eyes. She's got the shakes. It's all connected. Diagnosis. I wonder if she's been seeing a doctor while in the manor. Investigate their room. Okay. Documents. I don't think we picked it. Here we go. Leviticus 20:27. I'm going to look it up. Bible Gateway. King James. A man, also, or woman, that of a familiar spirit, or that is a wizard, shall surely be put to death. They shall stone them with stones, their blood be upon them. Okay, so basically, you're a evil witch, and that is heretical. Why you would come to the grandest seance meeting of the year to protest witchcraft, I don't know, but here we are. Right, I want to go, I think, up here. Southeast. Nope. I want to go up here. Northeast. Oh. A recent drawing of the manor. Okay, well, that was it. Not a good use of my minute. So I guess I'm worried about using up my time because the time seems to be limited to the whole game, as I said last episode. But also I think the benefit of a new hour is people shuffle around every hour. That's why we get that little animation of the clock changing, because that's when things move around and we'll have other opportunities. So let's keep that in mind. Is it up here? Bathhouse. Okay, no. So we go up here. And storage room's on the spoOOooky. Nothing has changed. What key did I pick up? Is that where I found? No, I found a... Ooh, I found this key. For all bedrooms in the atrium and for use by the staff. Oh, all bedrooms in the atrium. That's great. All bedrooms in the southeast corridor. We did that. We did that. Okay, great. 13. 13, 13. Oh, no. Oh, it must be in the ladies' room, which makes sense. Not the bathhouse. And the fact the bathhouse is closed for the winter means we get to wander around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's locked. Well, my key! Oh, 11. There we go. Jewelry box. Letter. She received a threatening letter from Mr. Skerritt. I have brought my dagger. I hope you're ready for what comes next. Skerritt. I don't think it's threatening. I can also make out the number 451. It must have been written on the page atop this one. Okay, so it's come through. It's like embossed from previous writing. He wouldn't write that if it was threatening. If he did, he was an idiot. Maybe they had knife-based plans. I wonder how important this is to Miss Dean that she left it behind. That's the thing. That's the thing we're going to use to have the exorcism. Yes. And a stylized ring. The missing pages from Miss Dean's journal. It seems like Miss Dean sacrificed her friendship with Miss Quinn to gain access to some texts. Unfortunately, Miss Quinn was not thrilled with this. And now I'm going to look up who that is. So Quinn, upper class, arrived on 23rd. Right, I wrote some shit down here. Hang on. Okay, the fight, or whatever the Evelyn Dean shit was, 26th at 8 p.m. So she was here for that. And he arrived on the 29th. That's why we ruled him out. Okay, we got to keep on top of this shit. Anyway, she arrived on the 23rd. Motive. Miss Quinn was used and cast aside by Miss Dean to further her own agenda. So now we've got a profile on Miss Quinn. Missing pages, which I haven't examined, but I will. Some extensive research into the history of the region. I wonder why we can discuss it with her. Investigate room. Let's have a look at this. Okay, Missing pages from Miss Dean's journal. Quarantine is attending the grand séance. I should have expect to see her here, of course. But she had kept such a low profile after our disagreement. I do regret it, of course. I should have been a more loyal friend, but I had to view that book while I could. I would say that the cost to entry was too high, but I would pay it again. And again. I don't think she cared so much for standing. I thought she'd understand, but my betrayal has clearly done more harm than anticipated. She barely acknowledged me, and when I called her name, she looked at me with such anger in her eyes. I may try again to mend things between us, but she's in her books like never before. I doubt I'll get near her. Okay. I see. Quarantine Quinn. Find sketches. Yes, he's the angel guy. Yeah, we've got nothing new on him. Now, Darcy, I think... Yes, the ring. With the rose in the centre. Alright. Okay. That we can handle. So we go back out through the men's. It says we can discuss it with Miss Erickson. I remembered her name. I don't know what the point of that would be, because it's got the rose, the rose symbol of the secret society, I guess. The statues have stopped statuing. They've stopped looking at me. Is this it? Yes. So we should bump straight into Miss Erickson. Hello. We're friends, right?
What else could you possibly want with me?
Yeah, can you tell me about this ring? It's got like that cool symbol on it. Does this look familiar to you, Mrs. Erickson? Well, of course. It's the symbol of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. That's the one. We are not a member, so whose is it, sir? That's what I'm trying to ascertain. Is there any way to tell the owner from the item itself? Well, they're not stamped, if that's what you mean. The crest is stylized. Perhaps you can use that to find the owner. I don't know much about these things. I like to wear jewelry, Mr. Ward, not make it.
I won't bother you anymore, Miss.
Goodbye now.
Oh, I won't bother you. Oh, I'll bother you. I'll be back. While we're here.
More questions?
I'm afraid so. Tell me about this. The wanted poster with the arson and all that shit. I found this. I thought you might want it before anyone else sees it. How did you get this? Did you break into Dean's room? Does that matter? I suggest you take it and dispose of it before anyone else sees it. You are right, of course. She told me she had it, tried to make use of it over me. She must have seen the fire in my eyes because she left me and has avoided me ever since. It's a foolish keepsake. I was an idiot to take it. I was captured, taken by the man who killed my mother. I do not know his plans for me, and I had no intention in finding out. And so I started a fire. I would rather have died in a blaze than let him choose my fate. But maybe my mother was watching over me because the way that fire went, I was able to escape instead. My captor and his crew were not so lucky, and good for them. I had no plan. I was lost. By the time I got to Rio, my face was on posters, so maybe not all of his people burned. A shame. That is when I decided it was time to leave Brazil. I got to the port a few hours later. There were posters there too. So I took one before I left. A souvenir. A stupid, dangerous souvenir. I hoped that was a one-time thing. The fire? Sim, it was just that one time. Good. I implore you to keep it that way. Otherwise, I'll have to bring you in myself. Understood. Understood.
I have to be off.
Oh, if you see that lazy port.
Yeah, the telegram. Where is the porter? I saw him in the maze. We had other things to discuss. Well, where the... Ah, shit. She's gone. Where is she? Darcy. She's missing. God damn it. Okay. I guess we're not wrapping that up anytime soon. Maybe she's in her room. I can't really knock, but where does she live? I think we've got her key. Ah, she's bloody up there again. Alright, back up we go. Where do you live? Do you live in the Blake family residence? Unassigned room. Where do you live? Okay. And my keys? Southeast corridor. Okay, so I can just walk into your room. Back we go to Southeast corridor. What? I'm a sympathetic detective. And I'm tactful. That's useful. I think she's in here, right? Yeah, she's at the end. She's next to Miss Dean, actually. Like, I feel safe I can ask anyone anything because him as a character. Okay. Where the hell is she then? Yeah, nothing new. I don't think. Is she in the garden? Okay, meanwhile, what is this? I took the opportunity to meet with the housekeeper and coordinate rotas for the following day. We haven't seen... He was not the man fighting with Miss Dean. Not the one fighting with Miss Dean. Not the one fighting with Miss Dean. No. Frog. Guest alibis. Okay. Elmira, Dupre. I've got to ask these people about shit. What are we searching for? Bugger. Wait. And the haunting. Ask about the shadowy figure. Okay, any of these guys? Okay, let's find some people. Oh, and let's search the rooms. Yeah, let's search some rooms. Let's search some bloody rooms. 14, Miss Quinn. Now, who is Miss Quinn? Is that the one we were just talking about? Yes. Yes, so let's do that. Okay, no one on the other side. Oh. We got this key. Okay, let's start with the drawers. A journal. Great. What are these dreams trying to tell me? That I'm close to my goal? The answer feels so clear. Down the next corridor, behind the next sigil. I must keep searching. Maybe what I seek is at the seance. Maybe that is the dream's message. So she's having the dreams as well. Ding ding. I am sure now there is a shared dream being experienced here, but what is it trying to convey, and how can I find out? If only there were a way I could revisit and explore the dream itself. Okay. So we found our 3 dreamers. Dreamity dream. The dream. Great. Many guests experiencing their own version of the dream. Can I re-enter the dream to decipher the message? I don't know. It's a good question. Let's go back to you. Ooh, drawings. Oh, like cartoons. Some drawings. I'm not sure of what. Perhaps she should stick to her poetry. That's rude. These are cool drawings. I like them. Poetry. A published book of Miss Quinn's poetry with scraps of paper containing annotations and drafts tucked between the pages. Okay, maybe that's not so exciting. What's in here? Okay, we know that's pretty boring. Is that... I think that's a normal book. Did we open that? Yes. Normal clothes. A brooch with some hair in it. A brooch containing a lock of hair. The back says Alexander Quinn, 1865 to 1896. Can anyone remember what year it is right now? A relic in family of a Quinn family member recently passed. Okay. Thank you. Oh god, I'm looking at it again. Sorry, I got distracted. I was looking at some notes. A vanity box. Photographs. Who's this? A collection of mementos of deceased family members. Okay, she's into the deceased stuff. A locket with 2 names etched into the framing. Alma and Julia. There's a photograph of either side, each of a young girl. They look quite a lot like Miss Quinn. I suppose they'd be her siblings. I guess. Do we know she doesn't have daughters? More photos. Does everyone in this world take the freakiest photos? More photographs to memorialize the dead. Oh, I see. It's one of those. I forgot people used to do that. Oh, did we look at everything? We looked at that, we looked at that, we looked at that. Cosmetics. Don't think that's going to be important. Nothing in the bin. Nothing behind. One of these days, something's going to be behind here. Actually, sometimes there is. I don't know what I'm talking about. Grimoires. She's bloody obsessed with the dead. Grimoires. Most of them printed. One in Miss Quinn's hand, and all of them annotated and nearly worn out at the spine. It seems they've been used quite extensively over the years, and the handwritten one seems to be the product of enormous time and effort. Okay. Are these more nurse clothes? And you? Okay, I think there's some more photographs of the dead. I don't think we need that in particular. Nothing under the bed. So this is the main thing. Okay, so maybe she's lost a lot of family members and that's why she's here at the seance. I mean, that adds up, right? Okay. And she and Evelyn Dean fell out over some machinations. Okay, 13, 14, 15 is Evelyn Dean. That's a closet. Yep, nothing in there. That's a closet. Nothing in there. That's a closet. Picture frames. And that's a closet for unused. Room 7 to 12. And that's the atrium. Now, do we have the key for room 7 to 12? Where are we? 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I'm guessing. I don't think we have the keys for that. No. So let's go to the atrium. Which is this way, yeah. 16. Oh, mirror. I don't think we've been in here. Omara, sorry. Her name's Omara. Alright, let's do the usual snooping. Just clothes. Just clothes. A letter. A letter from Cattle O'Mara's mother, checking in on him. Oh no, we have been here. We have been here. We have been here because it's Catholic. It's the spooky angels. Yeah. We don't need to be here. And that didn't cost us any time because we'd already looked at it. I don't mind using this hour to look at people's rooms. I think this is my room. No, it's not. Okay, no one there. In we pop. Clothies. Just a normal book. Okay. Yeah, let's look at it. A record of local lands. A record of local land records from the library here. Okay. Ooh, evidence. A bookshelf. There's quite a number of books here, but there doesn't seem to be any sort of unifying theme. Okay. Fire. Dong, dong, dong. Is this a schedule? That's good. We'll add that to the schedule. Miss Barbosa's schedule for the weekend. I have noted her blah, 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 blah. Clothes. Yeah, that's fine. What is this? Stationery. Don't think that's important to look at. A lockbox. That's got a puzzle in it. So let's just have a quick... personal items. Yeah, okay, not important. We'll get to that in a sec, 'cause there might be a clue. Or not. Here we go. It might not be a clue, but it looks important. Travel documents detailing a journey starting from Brazil in March this year. She arrived in Lisbon in June. She then worked her way up to Ireland over 3 months. She was in Ireland for about 6 weeks before this event. There's a book under there. But doesn't seem important. Right, let's have a look at this lockbox. It's beautiful. Looks like it won't open without some effort. It looks like to open it, we'll need to navigate the emerald into the rightmost extrusion. Okay. Okay. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, we could be here a while, mateys. You can go there. Tick, tick. Tick, tick. You can go... You can go there. Okay, this is going fine. This is going fine. I was worried that was going to be a brutal. Okay, 3 things. Photograph first. A photograph of a young Inez Barbosa with a woman who bears a striking resemblance to her. Sister or stolen identity? Her mother, perhaps. Okay, sure. Burial record. A burial record from late last year. It's mostly in Portuguese, but from what I can make out, it seems to be from Miss Barbossa's mother. Okay. Okay, I guess they do need dead family members to... Well, they don't need them, but it connects them to the seance more strongly if they've got something like that. Journal. The only thing of note here is the following. Why do my dreams have me stuck in this place? Its endless halls and confusing doors. I want to get out, but I cannot. The night the dream does not wake me, I end up at the seance. I think... Is my father there? Great. Love it. What does it all mean? Where's Barbosa? Let's start the investigation. Cool. A bunch of stuff that's not properly connected. Okay, the only surviving relative. Historical land records. Telegram I could get if I speak to the guy. Doyle, is it? Yeah. When did she arrive? 22nd. So she's still in the running. She might have sturdy feet. Ding. 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 Cool. We haven't really spoken to him yet, have we? Yes. So that was the threatening letter to Emily Dean. 451 was imprinted onto it. We're going to find out what that means. And he's in room 18. Skerritt. Okay, so he's in the atrium, so we can look in his room. Maybe we should. I think we've looked at everything in here. So, I don't... In a way, I'm kind of like, let's get all the evidence down as much as we can by searching their rooms. And on the other hand, I'm like, this is going to be so much information to deal with. And really, I just want bloody Mrs. Darcy to talk to her about the seance. Anyway, Mr. Skerritt's room. Okay. He's not in there, so let's... He's got double doors as well. This could be a fancy room. I hope you're holding all this information in your head. A will. Okay. Varied attempts to write a will, but he keeps starting over when he reaches the part on who to leave his resources to. He does not seem to have any family or friends. What are these? Personal items. I don't know what those things are. Are they cufflinks? Just some trinkets. Okay. Okay, That's just a normal book. I wanted to click on it because I just wasn't sure what it was, and it could have been like a important thing. Schedule. Let's keep that. I have noted his movements in my timetable. Let's have a little looky. Skerritt. God, I wish it was by surname. I'm going to say it every time I open it. Here we go. Okay, so he's off the grid until 12. A folder. I assume Mr. Skerritt was well off, but his records show he's rich beyond my imagination. He has a string of failed businesses, but he's still massively wealthy, all from inheritance. Okay. I can't walk through that gap. Okay, so... A copy of the King James Bible. It seems well read. So, if we're looking for suspects for the note pinned to the wall of Barbosa, there's that guy, there's the angel guy, they both had Bibles. I mean, we're in the bloody, 19th century, I think, so we're probably going to have a few people who are religious enough to, can this open? Lose their minds. Although they're all at a seance. Why would you come to a seance only to... I don't know. Various writings. This is the journal. Various writings, but the one that stands out is about the upcoming seance. Imagine to actually speak with a ghost. Who will it be? What secrets will they share? Whoever it is we summon, they will become famous in death. So much will be spent to uncover their life, to learn everything about them. Even if it is the lowliest house servant, they will become known to everyone from here to eternity. Alright, so this guy's like thinking of it in influencer terms. He's like, I'm going to be the agent. I'm going to be the ghost's agent. That's just a normal book. Okay, nothing else. What? Yeah, I think we clicked on... I don't think we need to look at the ashtray. Did we look at this one? Yeah, okay. Didn't get 451 from it, did we? So we're going to have to speak to him. Wealthy. Yeah. No family. Right. Well, Cooper, we'll plow on. 19? Mrs. Erickson. We've been in that room. We haven't... Southwest corridor. Mr. O'Finn and the unassigned room. But we can't get into that one. Oh, yeah, the yellow ones are the ones we can get into. So we can do my room. Mantovani, that would be good. And Toussaint, maybe he's in there. Can't do that one. That's my one. Just double check no one's pulled some shenanigans here. Okay. I seem to be able to look at more stuff in here. Look at that. I've already looked at that. There's the gramophone with no LPs. Yeah. Is there something under here? Looked at the rug. I can't get to that thing. No sleep. Oh, revisit the dream. Not yet. Not yet. I'm too busy trying to find everyone. I'm gathering too much evidence. Okay. She's in there. Alright. Let's find out what's in Mr. Toussaint's room. Maybe he can shed some light on stuff. He's got a gramophone too. Okay, just a simple trench coat. Simple book. Simple clothes. That's a castle. Simple tea tray. Nothing in there. Let's go over here. Cigarettes. Simple books. Oh, he has got a record though. It might be nice to have a record to play on the machine in my room. Yes, I thought that. Oh, did we take it? There's a little of interest to me here. Okay. Can I play the gramophone? Maybe I'll do it in my own room so that I don't attract attention. That's a novel. Guy de Maupassant's Belle Amie. It is in French, so I have no idea what it means. Okay. Okay, let's go over here. Dressing table notes. Correspondence. A letter from a solicitor advising Mr. Toussaint that there is no formal way to defect from the church and declare himself an atheist. So he's unlikely to pin the Bible quote to the wall. Nor is there any means for me to sue for wrongdoings suffered in their case, as there is no record was kept, nor witnesses found in relation to his exorcism. Tell that again. There's no formal way to defect from the church. There's no means to sue for wrongdoing. Okay. Okay, maybe we'll ask him about exorcisms. Experiment 04B. Still unsuccessful. Ooh, lucid. I have managed to induce lucid dream states, but they have not been in the same dreams I have at night during real sleep. None of the corridor sigils or standing stones were my nightly dreams. Why is this? My technique is as the research my technique is as the research directs. Comfortable and safe space and suitable music. Could it be because I find myself here in an unfamiliar place? Could that be distorting my attempts? He seems to be missing something to revisit the dream. What could it be? Okay, so this is dream shit. Lucid dreaming, research lucid dreaming, find hypnotic music, the record. Again, the game is making connections that I haven't yet made. But I was going to go play the record. Maybe I'll do that now. Shall I go to my room? Shall I go to my room and play the record and go to sleep? Let's finish our way around here. Have we already finished our way around here? Where are we? Tucson. Alright, let's go back to my room. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Putting on a record. 11 minutes. Alright. Oh, it's peaceful. I can feel my eyelids getting heavy. Mr. Toussaint mentioned he was using music like this to try and re-enter his dreams. With luck, I'll be able to revisit that strange dream I had on my first night here. Given that so many people seem to be experiencing it, I can't rule out the possibility that something of use to my investigation is buried somewhere inside it. To bed with me. Motorbike outside? Nothing. I need to find something to bring me to the shared dream. Surely some of the guests here must know something about lucid dreaming. It is less mystical than some of the subject matter here, but perhaps some of the more grounded or scientific-focused guests could help. Great. 11:48. Where the bloody hell is everyone? Where are the stairs? Oi! Oh, whoops. Yes. Copies of the Bible sit here with core text of other faiths. It's interesting to see this so openly displayed. To some, this would be blasphemous. Is there anything I'd want to look up? Samhain, what was that? Samhain is a Gaelic festival traditionally occurring on the 1st of November, towards the end of the harvest season at the beginning of winter. Believed to be born of pagan tradition, the festival represents a time in year when the boundaries between the mundane world and the other world would weaken. Samhain. And as such, many traditions associated with the festival are thought to be protective, to ward away the spirits that would otherwise broach the boundary and cause the living harm. During this time, spirits were to be appeased with offerings of food and drink, so they would leave the living in peace throughout the rest of the year. Pagan sacred sites. While much of the knowledge of sites of religious significance to the pre-Christian pagans has been lost, there are several that have been identified across the country. Stone circles apparently constructed for ritual purposes abound, and burial sites such as those found in Newgrange suggest a reverence for the movement of the heavens. Some old sacred sites seem to have been co-opted into modern tradition, as there remains a tradition of lone oak trees being best left undisturbed so as not to upset otherworldly spirits. Someone had a lone oak tree pin. I can't remember who it was. A superstition which does not hold the same prevalence and longevity in other parts of the United Kingdom. Lone oak tree. Bum 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 bum. Was it Darcy? Pin. Nope. Was it Barbosa? Yes. Lone oak tree. Okay. Blake history. I don't think I want Blake history just yet. Irish history. Oh, Mrs. Quinn. I'm sure I wanted to speak to you about something, and I'll tell you in a minute. Spiritualism? Blah, 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 blah. A mix of guides on spiritual matters, guides for making contact, and a record of supposedly real encounters with the afterlife. Is there anything I want to look up? Fucking hell. Fetters. I did want to look up fetters. Soul trapping, or the unwillful binding of souls to inanimate objects, is a phenomenon that has been recorded throughout history and across the known world. One such instance occurred during the expedition to Egypt conducted by Lord Thomas Blake of Doon. Aha! A number of what locals termed soul jars were unearthed near a tomb and were brought to Dublin by Lord Blake for further examination. In a drunken stupor, Lord Blake's young apprentice Harry Arnold cracked his skull on an ancient tablet in Blake's office and died almost immediately. Lord Blake, upon hearing the lad's anguished screams, ran to the office to find his apprentice's lifeless corpse bleeding out onto the bench. The screams, he soon realised, were coming from one of the soul jars, and, to quell the wailing, Blake ordered the jars be destroyed. Elsewhere in the world, there are stories of the souls of the recently departed being tied to objects of strong emotional significance. These objects, known as fetters, can take any form. Fetters as small as a needle and as large as a carriage have been documented across the world. Okay. Some spiritualists theorize that even entire buildings or areas of land can, under specific circumstances, become fetters, though no evidence of such phenomenon has been found thus far. Others disagree with this assertion. They argue the force of emotion needed to tie souls to something as large as a building or as intangible as an area of land would be, frankly, inhuman. Okay, so that's thingy with the soul jars. I think that's... No? Research? Research. Oh god. Yeah. Commune with the fire pit ghost. We haven't figured that out yet. One of them was research. It was one of these gold ones. Discover Mantovani. Profile. Research. Did I just look up Omira? Quinn. She's mourning the loss of many members of her family. Yep. We'll talk to you in a minute. Barbosa. Nope. Show Mr. Toussaint's notes. We did that. Investigate. Unusual sights across. Yes. Mark all the scene. Wow, then I don't know. I swear there was one of these that said research. Is it the dream? Lucid dreaming. Okay. What do we think this is going to be under? Psychology? Yes. Here we go. A type of dream state wherein the dreamer is aware they're dreaming and has control inside said dream. Dreamers may be able to control, explore, and recall dreams in a way not possible from normal deeper sleep. There are many ways to achieve a lucid dream state, and like many skills, it will get better with practice. A common method is to induce dream states in such a way as to block entering deeper sleep. Examples include waking the dreamer regularly, or using specifically crafted music to block the mind from eternal slumber. Would a psychologist or a doctor know more about this? Great. Okay, that's cool. I'll double check there's nothing in science we need to look up. Yes. We've read all this before. No. Medicine. Okay, that's fine. Right, you. Quinn.
If you'd hold a moment, I'm just looking for something.
Are you all right, miss?
Fine. Just looking for a book. I know I had it. Without it...
Oops.
Without it... damn it! I'm at a dead end.
Sorry, I skipped that bit. Rather flustered.
Would you tell me if you see it? It's a book on local land records from late last century. It has to be around here somewhere, unless... another guest's taken it?
Well... Give the records.
Actually, I believe I might have the records you're looking for.
Yes, I think Barbosa had it.
Wait, you... Look at that, you do indeed. Where was it?
Currying a little favour.
Miss Barbosa had it.
All right, dobbing her in.
How did she get it? Of course. I loaned it to her during tea and then forgot.
Okay, we're all right. We're all
Too
right.
many late nights researching. On page 78 and... Oh, that's what I was looking for. Thank you, sir. You've helped me a lot. I don't know why you would, but you have.
Because I'm an upstanding guy. I'm Detective Wade. Is that my name? Ward. I'm Detective Ward.
I don't think... I haven't seen you before the incident with the bird, unless I'm wrong.
No, that's when you met
Rest
me.
assured, miss, we haven't met. My name's Declan Ward.
Declan Ward.
I've only arrived recently.
I never forget my own name.
Even then, I could still have missed you, if you hadn't come by the library, I mean. Anyhow, I'm pleased to meet you, Mr. Ward. My name is Quarantine Quinn. You can call me Quarantine, and I might now owe you a favour. But for now, thank you sincerely. And do please excuse me, I have work to do.
Why is she after the land records? But she won't want to speak to me. And she's fucked off. Ooh. Requires a body of water. Let's just look at it. She seems to have left something behind. What is Miss Quinn planning? Can I look at that? And we're back to this thing. But I don't think this is related. Ritual requires a body of water. I can use the bathtub in the ladies on the first... Okay. Maybe we take a little visit to the bathtub at the ladies. And what mystery are you in? So, find her book. Gave her the book. Investigate research station. Scrap of paper. Right, what's this all about? I gave Miss Quinn the book. I see if I'm looking at anything behind. She found the scrap of paper. Find the body of water. I can do that. I can chase that lead up. I'm going to see if there's anything else around here that's useful. Like, what is this? Quinn's schedule. See Quinn. She's up here. See Quinn. What? Her schedule's shit. Okay, drawing room, ballroom. Okay, well, she's not going to be doing much, is she? Anything else? Yeah, she was looking at that. Is she looking to buy some land? Okay. Either way, I wasn't really meant to walk in here. But I'm glad I did, because we got to do that. Do we want to go to the ladies? Where was I going? What was I up to? Was I going to the lobby? Maybe I was going to the lobby. Maybe I was going to ask what's his name. But then I'm going to go to the ladies on the first floor. for investigative reasons.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
You may. Yes. Mr. Varley, have you ever heard reports of, well, ghosts of giants on the lands? Reports? No. All those things, ghouls and giants, have entertaining sections in the library. Maybe there'll be something of use to you there. Okay, well, maybe I'll go there again. Strange dreams, written complaint. Yeah, let's find out what this is about. Have you ever received complaints about Mrs. Joyce? She occasionally inspires some ire, but she's a good woman and works hard. While I would prefer she keep to herself more, at present I have no cause to dismiss her.
I need nothing else.
Certainly.
Where do you live? Also, what's her name needs a telegraph from me. Oh, hello. A fallen telegram letter. It seems somebody lost this transcription. It's addressed to a Miss Barbosa. Do I get to look at it? Miss Barbosa's search for information on her father has hit a dead end. Yes, I should ask her about that. Anything else? No. Okay. Yeah, she was looking for a telegraph, right? She was the one looking for the telegraph. She was the one that was like, tell that man something something telegraph. Anyone out here? Where the hell did everyone go? First floor. That's where I was going. I remember where I was going. Mr. Varley. Right, you. Telegram.
More questions?
No. I've got answers. Check this shit out. I was going by the telegraph room and this was waiting for you. I thought I'd bring it to you. You did not read it, I hope. Let me see. Damn it! Is everything all right? Fine. It's fine. My time in Brazil had come to an end. What does one do in that case? Well, my father was from here, so it made sense to come this way. In truth, I do not care much for your ghost stories. We have plenty back home, but this hotel, it has lots of records for this area, so I come. This event suits me. If I came here alone, I'd be the main attraction, yes? Now I am just one more who plays drums in the carnival. There are so many, nobody pays attention. I'm researching everything I can to find about the area. Census data, birth records, emigration records. Your people have badly kept records. My room is full of this stuff. But can I find a thing on him? Aye. This is a foolish thing. I know only his first name, Shay. And when he left this country in 1864, like so many others.
I have to be off.
Sure.
Shay's first name. Okay. Learn Shay's real name. Right. Toilet. Toilet. I could look at the map or I could just run around. Up here. Other way. In here. Oh, we're gonna find whatever she was up to in the toilet. Yeah, we go up here. We go in here. By the end of Sunday, I'm definitely going to have figured out. Here we go. Look, a small washroom. I can't go in. I can't go in. But. A small body of water. I can use the bathtub in the ladies on the first. Floor. Bathtub. I've seen a bathtub. That's annoying. I think I've been in a bathroom. And not a changing. I've been in a toilet. Haven't I? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Sorry. Okay. Wait, I got it. I got it. Shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, so it's in here, but it's locked. Oh, it's not locked.
It's locked.
It's locked. Okay.
Miss Quinn must be in there. What on earth is she up to?
Well, something spooky, no doubt.
The door is locked. I want to know what's going on in there. I'll have to check back later.
Okay. And on that note, I guess we call it a day. We've got a lot of loose ends now. We got a lot of loose ends. A lot of loose ends. But I'm going to have to call it an episode there. Thank you very much for watching again. We will figure this out next time. We'll figure something out. We've got to. We've got so many things to figure out that if we don't figure something out, I might scream. So I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, do the likes if you want. Or don't. I don't know. I'll fight you.